Bonghanoy and I'm here to discuss about hydrocarbons. What do they have in common? The simplest organic compounds contain only the elements carbon and hydrogen and are called hydrocarbons. Even though they are composed of only two types of atoms, there is a wide variety of hydrocarbons because they may consist of varying lengths of chains, branch chains, and rings of carbon atoms, or a combination of these structures. In addition, hydrocarbons may differ in the types of carbon-carbon bonds present in their molecules. Hydrocarbons can be classified to alkanes, alkenes, or alkynes, but don't you worry, it will be alkanes for now. Alkanes are organic compounds that consist entirely of single-bonded carbon and hydrogen atoms and lack any other functional groups. Here are examples of alkanes: methane, ethane, propane, and a lot more. In order to name organic compounds, you must first memorize a few basic names. These names are listed within the discussion of naming alkenes. In general, the base part of the name reflects the number of carbons in what you have assigned to be the parent chain. The suffix of the name reflects the types of functional groups present on or within the parent chain. Other groups which are attached to the parent chain are called substituents, alkyl groups such as methyl, ethyl, and others. One carbon chain is methane, methyl group. Two carbon chain is ethane and is ethyl group. So on and so forth until it reaches 10 carbon chain and is decane, diesel group. This is the formula for alkenes. Let us discuss some simple rules in naming hydrocarbons. How do we name alkenes? Number 1. Identify the longest carbon chain. This chain is called the parent chain. Number 2. Identify all of the substituents, groups appending from the parent chain. Number 3. Number the carbons of the parent chain from the end that gives the substituents the lowest numbers. When comparing a series of numbers, the series that is the lowest is the one which contains the lowest number at the occasion of the first difference. If two or more side chains are in equivalent position, assign the lowest number to the one which will come first in the name. Number 4. If the same substituents occurs more than once, the location of each point on which the substituents occurs is given. In addition, the number of times the substituents group occurs is indicated by a prefix, di, tri, tetra, and etc. Example, octane has 8 carbon, N is equal to 8 as to H is a product of 2 times 8 plus 2 is equal to 18. Therefore, C8H18 is a molecular formula of octane. The longest chain is 7, therefore its parent chain is heptane since it's alkene. We will start counting from the left since it has the nearest carbon branch which is methyl with 1 carbon attached to the second carbon parent chain. Ethyl is attached to the 4th parent carbon chain and it is named alphabetically known as 4-ethyl 2-methyl-heptane. Now, you know how to deal hydrocarbons and they are present in plants, animals, fossils, fuels, butane, and gasoline. It will never be a headache on how to deal with others. We will see each other next as we deal with alkanes. Thank you for watching. See you and God bless.